Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the markets. I think we're ready for blast off, and something that showed me that was yesterday. Basically, when we get the news that was fake news about basically tariffs being paused for 90 days, we saw this massive move that basically he was up about 7% in literally like 1 to 2 hourly candles. And this same exact thing happened actually in the stock market, which is kind of funny because the stock market has a lot more money in it and is a lot harder to move. But the market's rallied very hard. You can see it right here on this 1 hour candle, just absolute blasted off, and then came right back down because it was shown that the tweet was not real and someone just made it up. So kind of crazy. There's been, now that you have the age of the internet and fast communication and social media, it's really interesting because you will basically be able to react very quickly to news, and sometimes it's not even real news, which is really crazy. But anyways, I think we might have the bottom in. I got stopped out on my S&P 500 trade, unfortunately. If we look at the total crypto market, we're hanging on for dear life. But if you look at it a different way, this is the daily for the total crypto market cap. It kind of looks almost like this last drop here, right? So we had a couple of big drops here, boom, boom, boom. And then you had this big wick right below this support line right here, which is very interesting. And maybe we'll continue up. Maybe we'll come back down, hit that again. We're going to break out of this hopefully sometime soon. So I think we might be at a turning point here. Again, just kind of a feeling I have that all the tariff stuff has been crazy for a really long time, honestly, since January 20th. So many months of down and tariff talk and threats and scary things possibly happening everywhere. Now, most of the governments, it seems, are willing to negotiate on tariffs. The problem is I don't know that Trump even wants to negotiate on tariffs. Maybe he wants to keep some of them there to basically get income for our country and maybe reduce taxes. So that would be cool too. Yeah, I'm no economist, so I know that there's very mixed opinions on tariffs. I actually just saw a kind of an interesting clip this morning talking about how it was actually Nancy Pelosi talking in like 2000, maybe it was 1999, 2000-ish range, and she was saying that basically that China doesn't even consider like trademarks and stuff like that until we put trade tariffs against them. And they had a huge trade deficit that was fixed by tariffs. So that was really interesting. I've never seen that clip before. Again, I don't even know if it's real or anything, but yeah, that's what we got going on in the market today. If we look at the weekly chart, you can see that we've kind of been rejected off the bull market support band, which just is a group of moving averages. So that usually means we're going to continue trying it. I mean, let's see, down here, we kind of broke under it. We got rejected by it, came back down, but then you can see this. We came through, one rejection, back down, came through, one rejection, back down, and then we broke through it the last time, right? So we broke up and through, we came back, retested, and then blasted off. So we could see something like that. That would be nice. So we came back down here. Let me use a different color. Let's see here. Let's do like yellow. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we came down here. We retested it. Now we could get a push above it and then maybe a retest of it and then back out. Okay. So that's what I'm kind of expecting. Now the time frame could be really long, could be really short. The market seems ready to go because of what I said earlier. We watched even the S&P 500 just blast off with a simple tweet that was not even real. So I think the market is kind of sprung and ready to go, and we'll see what happens here. Let's kind of just look at some of these other coins, see what's happening here. But you can see we had some big moves. I don't know. We could just continue rolling over like we've been rolling over for God knows how long. I mean, you can see, again, we kind of hit some support here. guess depends on how you draw it. Maybe on the 1 hour is a little bit better here. If we go to the 1 hour, we go through that. Yeah, we kind of basically hit that a little bit. So I think eventually we're going to break it. We can't just continue going down forever. And I have been buying the whole way down, of course, because I am a perma bull on the crypto space. So we'll see what happens here. But I think we're kind of just waiting for some money to come back in the market, a little bit of the fears to go away because people are really worried about tariffs and stuff like that. Man, last night Dogecoin actually got all the way down, or yeah, maybe 2 nights ago. Was that last night? Yeah, 2 nights ago. Got all the way down to like 13 cents, which is pretty insane. Let's see if my indicators are marking any lows. So my Camel Finance indicator is marking that we might have a daily low soon on Doge. Let's see if we have anything for anything right now, basically. So Bitcoin, Ethereum is very close to a low, the indicator says. It says we're going to print a weekly low on Ethereum soon. I did purchase a big chunk of Ethereum at about 1670 or something. I think I picked up like 10 Ethereum. So I took a huge chunk of Ethereum that I wanted to pick up here and kind of, speculate on what's going to happen. Again, I still think that some of the altcoin market will begin with Ethereum. There's a lot of people picking up a lot of Ethereum. I mean, Trump's, WorldFi, whatever the name of his organization is, his little crypto investment firm is buying like millions, $500 million of Ethereum every single day. I picked up a big chunk of Sui. I picked up a big chunk of Litecoin, which looks like it's trying to put in another low. It was just too attractive. I think I bought a huge chunk of Litecoin at about $64. Solana, I picked up a little bit of Solana, a little bit of ENS, a little bit of DOT, and what else did I grab? I think that's pretty much it. I grabbed a little bit of Dogecoin. I grabbed a little bit of Neo. I'm a big fan of Neo. It's like the Chinese Ethereum. I have a low leverage trade open on Neo because Neo could go all the way back up to, whatever up here. Look at this. Neo was up to like couple $100 at one point, right? This is $200. So, Neo is really oversold, kind of like Ethereum, but times 10, right? If we go back here, I have a very low leverage. I think I've been using 1x leverage on Bitunix. I guess if you do want to try out some leverage trading, definitely check out Bitunix. It's probably one of my favorite exchanges, hands down. I have trades right now on BTCC for mining stocks, crypto mining stocks, not metal mining stocks. And on Bitunix, I have some 1x trades. I've been doing 1x leverage just because it doesn't fluctuate as much. And right now things are crazy. So I'm up a tiny bit on Fartcoin. Down a little bit on ENS, down a little bit on Mavia. This is a gaming coin that I think will do very well. Has some really big pumps out of nowhere, so I just have a little bit of that. Down 8% on 1x leverage, which is kind of crazy. I have a DOT trade open. I have a Sol trade open. I have an HBAR trade open. ADA, Sui, I have a decent position in. Again, 1x leverage. Sorry, my cat's meowing if you can hear that. Neo, I got this one pretty close to the bottom, opened up at about 4.5. I added a little bit, so my entry is a little bit higher. But again, I'm saying I'm pretty bullish on Neo. Again, especially if China comes into the market. If China starts accepting, legalizing Bitcoin and putting a bunch of money into it, I think Neo is going to kind of break out. It's not a dead project or anything. It's been around a long time. I've been buying Neo for a long time, ever since like 2018. So that's an interesting play. My Litecoin, I'm just getting absolutely raffle stomped right now. And Bitcoin, we're down a decent amount as well. So if you want to try leverage trading, use my link in the description. Just be careful. Use low leverage. Use a very small percentage of your portfolio. Make sure you are nowhere near getting liquidated. So just be very careful with leverage. I have this little tool that maybe I'll talk about this in another video, but I have this little tool that I've been using for risk management. And it basically you can put in how big your trades are, and if you want to only maximize, maximum lose 2% of your portfolio, you can put that in there. I'll show that in another video possibly. But anyways, that's what's going on right now in the market. It's pretty crazy, guys. It's pretty crazy what's happening here. So that's pretty much gonna be it for the video. Just want to talk about my thoughts in the market. Again, I think we're ready for blast off. We're just waiting on some sort of news or catalyst to kind of make that happen, right? It's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the future. I mean, there's so much uncertain. People are like, oh my God, the end of the world here and this and that. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. But I mean, things can't go down forever, I guess is my opinion, right? I mean, even if we're in a bear market, we have to get some pump to at least, I would think, almost 100K. I mean, so then if we get a pump to 100K, I'll move a lot of my leverage trades. I'll move the stop loss into the profit on a lot of them to kind of protect the downside a little bit more, just because stuff has been so crazy. You know, talks of this and that, trade wars, real wars, you know, all sorts of stuff going on right now. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Again, if you want to trade on Bitunix, use my link below. If you want to trade on BTCC, if you want to buy mining stocks, or just if you want to, you know, leverage trade the S&P 500 with USDT, you can do that as well on BTCC. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, use those links below. Helps me out, helps you out, gives you a big discount. And there's a bunch of first-time user bonuses where you can get deposit bonuses and stuff like that. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.